It's about mid-April or so in the springtime, and the year's still young, so there's not too many Connecticut farm fresh products out. But the benefit about this time of year is we have our nice maple syrups that was harvested throughout the winter. All the sap was collected from our on our property from our trees, and our friends process the raw products, and then as you see here, you have the finished maple syrup of the different grades. And then also too, we have friends that process beehives on our property and make the honey and the honey sticks that you see as well. A few other products that we have today are the fresh granola that is Connecticut made, and also too, we make our own fresh cookies back at our stand. All different varieties. They're always a blast with the students and the faculty. They're always hot cakes. And then now this time of year, people are getting ready to plant their gardens. It's still a little early, and people are getting fooled with the warm weather that we're having right now. But what you can do right now is you could have hanging baskets and patio pots to decorate your house in the front, but you gotta make sure, because of the cold weather at night, you have to bring them in. So that's what you see here today, some of the hanging baskets, and I have a few of the patio pots here as well and inside. And then some people like decorations to put on their tables. And you see the small 4-inch pots here of the nice non-stop begonias, your dahlias, and even your geraniums, classic geraniums. Three versions of our CSAs. We have our beef and our pork CSAs. Beef cows are made for our consumption, whereas you have your dairy cow, they're obviously made to produce our milk. And when you eat a dairy cow, it doesn't have that nice flavor as the Angus does. So what great part about our beef CSA this year is we're actually using beef cattle for the CSA. It's a mixture between the Angus, classic Angus, that you see that makes the wonderful steaks, and with the Belgian blue cattle. The great part about the Belgian blue cattle is their birthing process is very easy on the mothers, whereas the Angus not so much, and now you combine the two hybrids and you have an easy birth for the mother and you have an excellent tasting meat. Now for our pork CSA, you get your nice bacon breakfast meat all the way to your pork loins. All the different variety of cuts that you see on the pig you could get with the pork CSA. We have our classic vegetable version that has fruits and veggies in it, and the great thing about this year is we're doing whole baskets and half portions as well. So if you don't have a big family, you can still get the CSA and the half portion. That has your traditional cold weather veggies that you'll be seeing coming soon in May and June, the early squashes, the lettuces, the cabbage, the broccoli raw, kale, all of those. And as we transition from the spring into summer, you get your classic summer vegetables, your early corn will start coming out, early peppers, and eventually all that we love are our tomatoes, the Connecticut tomatoes. And then you have all your different varieties, your heirlooms, your classic beefsteak, burpee boy, the nice tasty grape tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes. And then as you move into the fall, you're going to have your fall squash, and then even some of the cold weather vegetables returning because of the nice cooler fall weather.
It's really been exciting seeing the growth over the past couple of years of the sustainability club here on campus, and particularly my wife Kristen is the leader of that club, and she does a lot of the work in putting Earth Day together. I think it's wonderful in the way it's increasing awareness among students and faculty and staff, and just to see everyone getting together and beginning to realize the importance of maintaining a sustainable environment in which we live. It's incredibly exciting and refreshing.
started a couple of gardens here on campus, so we have fun with that. And one is more of an herb garden, and the other one is more of a sustainability garden where we're trying to plant perennials and native species and trying to avoid invasive species. And so we're trying to take some invasives out of that area too. And that's at the Albert Schweitzer Institute, and in the herb garden is the Christopher Becker Courtyard and Garden, which is right up next to our Student Center. So I am hosting Earth Day and a farmer's market, just a one-day farmer's market here on campus today. And we're having a great time. It looks like we have a good crowd of people. We give flowers away to students, to faculty and staff who visit. We have a critters table. We have environmental organizations here. And we have vendors here who sell eco-friendly products.
The main reason that we were at Earth Day is because my sister's a graduate and I'm an undergrad right now. And we got into bead making about 6 months ago and decided that it would be a good idea to come out and show everyone that you can buy beads locally and that you can just make sure that the economy within your town is still running. And we are both Wallingford residents.
So we're giving away today, and this is called the Malabar spinach, or Malabar. It's not a true spinach in the sense of how most people think of spinaches, but it is an edible leaf, and there are two different varieties that I know of. One of them is a red Malabar, which has a pigmented stem, and it's a beautiful red stem, and it stays this red color, and actually gets a more vibrant color through the summer. And the leaves are large and edible. You can pick them off right off the vine and eat them fresh, or you can cook them. And they're just great. Now there are two different companies that I know of that sell them. Maybe more do. I don't know. Pine Tree Garden Seeds, and I think Johnny's catalog sells them too. And I am so excited. I'm obsessed with this plant. We planted along our chicken pen, actually.
Which is where?
Which is in my backyard.
Which is in where?
Which is, well, in Wallingford. So, right on the corner lot of two different, intersecting streets. And so I have this great south-facing yard for a garden, and part of that is a chicken run. And so I cover up my rather scraggly-looking fence with this vine. And it's just a beautiful green wall by August. It's just marvelous. You have to get this. You have to try it. It transplants beautifully. It grows beautifully. It'll grow up anything. You can plant it at a base of a tree, and it will grow up the tree. And so it's great.
And it's not considered an invasive species?
It's not invasive. No, it does not survive the winter.